Ariel Helwani in Brooklyn, New York, standing alongside Paul Felder, who meets Iaquinta this Saturday live on pay-per-view. This is the one everyone's looking forward to. My opinion, maybe even the people's main event.
Yeah.
That's high praise. I mean, you got the only New Yorker on this card. There's a long history, right? This is a big-time thing.
Yeah, it's huge, man. And, I'm from Philly, so it's not like I'm coming from far. I'm going to have a lot of people coming up here supporting me, and, even friends that I have already living here in New York. One of my best friends lives right here in Brooklyn, so this is home for me a little bit. This is comfortable for me. I've been here many times. It's not like a foreign city to me. It's awesome to be fighting in New York. I'm close to home, and I do think it's possibly the people's main event. If you look at Twitter, it certainly is. Yeah.
And what a time to be a Philly athlete in 2018. The Eagles, Villanova on Monday. The Sixers are going to the playoffs. I mean, what is going on in Philly these days? Are you feeling that momentum?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the mayor's slipping some steroids in our water or something. I don't know.
Don't tell USADA.
Hopefully not. Yeah, USADA. It doesn't count. It's the Philly water. So, I think once one team goes in cities like that, I feel like all the other athletes and all the other teams just feed off of that energy. And I think that's what's happening. Once the Eagles pulled it off, especially the way they did, coming from, losing our quarterback, having so many injuries, everybody counted us out. So I'm just trying to feed off of that, man. My mouthpiece is going to have Philly on it, the Eagles symbol, Super Bowl trophy on it. So, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to bring that Philly Eagles energy into the cage on Saturday.
A couple months ago, after this fight was announced, I spoke to Al, and he called you, quote, a kiss ass, and said that the UFC wants you to win, Dana White wants you to win. Did you hear these comments, and if so, what do you make of them?
Yeah, I heard these comments, and I got his drunken Twitter comments on Christmas Day.
What did he say? What did he write?
He just started writing smiley faces and Merry Christmas, Paul, tagging Sean Shelby, and that's when I started going at him like, well, let's just sign the contracts, man. Why are you tweeting me on Christmas Day instead of just fighting? And so he would make it seem like he wanted to fight on social media, but then we'd get Sean involved, and no, he's not happy with his contract. It's like, then don't be tweeting at me. Yeah. But he got what he wanted, and here we are.
Were you worried at a point that this fight would never come to fruition?
Yeah,
Were you getting frustrated?
Even in the beginning, I'm like, man, I hope, not that he's afraid of me, but I hope he doesn't just change his mind and say, screw it, I don't want to fight anymore, and then I'm stuck looking for a new opponent again. But he didn't. He's here. He's ready to fight, and weigh-ins are tomorrow, so this is happening.
What do you make of Al? Somewhat polarizing figure in the sport?
Yeah, man, he's Al. He's one of those guys. I've met him before too when we were at the retreats. He's a dude from Long Island. These guys are what they are. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their quirks, and he's got his. It doesn't really bother me. He's gonna say some things, but then he said some good things about me. We both respect each other, I think, as tough opponents. But he calls me kiss ass and all that stuff, man. Just because I do commentary doesn't mean I'm a kiss ass. I'm not on the phone every day with Dana White having conversations. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work like that. It's not how it is. So whether he wants me to win or lose, I don't think it matters as long as the show goes on and it's exciting.
I know at the retreat he had a couple of run-ins with people there. Did he do anything to you?
No, I actually was in that crew hanging out with him, Al Jermaine, and some other guys, and no issues. Okay. No issues.
What do you expect from him? He hasn't fought in a year. He's coming off, 2 knee injuries. Do you think you'll see the same Al Iaquinta?
Yeah, I do. I think I said it in some other ones too. I think he's one of those guys. It's just he's strong up here. He's a little bit reckless. I don't think it's going to bother him that he hasn't been in there in a while. He obviously wants to come back, wants to be in here, wanted this fight, so he's trying to prove something. And I just got to step up my game and try to shut him down.
All right, well, I think you have to go face off with him. That should be fun, right? Yeah, first time?
We'll see. Yeah, first time.
Okay, so good luck with that, and, of course, good luck with the fight.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Paul. All the best. Appreciate it.
Thanks.